He's a fun little kid. He's got a great personality. He loves playing any sport. He's got a motor that's always going.
Great kid, has a great sense of humor. He's loves soccer.
He'll come and warm up with us like he did and, hang out.
Sometime I go to Mike's game.
If he wants to volunteer as a ball boy and everything?
Yep. Actually, my son is right here, and I'll have him take him right over there and check him all in.
Yeah, I get to practice with him.
It's great to have him around.
He's been amazing.
He's serving as a ball boy.
Yeah, I like ball boy.
Ball boys for today. Mohammed Lansing.
He loves doing it. He loves jobs. If you want to move furniture, call Mohammed.
You're gonna do a good job, right?
It's a lot of fate, a lot of luck, the way things happen. It's a great story.
His dad was a hero. Mohammed's dad was a hero.
His dad was a hero of the war.
Giving his life, obviously, in support of, of our cause and in the future of Iraq.
Yeah. Just squeeze.
That wasn't so bad, was it?
We had set up a casualty collection point down at Ramadi Government Center in anticipation of a suicide bomber, so our medics were out in force.
That's when I noticed this boy and his mother, but this one particular boy just kept looking at me and looking at me and looking at me and looking at me. My interpreter took a photo of the boy, and he was going to take a second photo of him, and before he did, the mother whipped his hat off.
Took my hat out, and he took a picture for me.
And exposed these really disfiguring burn injuries that he had on his head and on his face.
To tell the whole story on Mohammed, he was actually burned in a house fire when he was about 2.5 years old. And then during this war in Iraq since 2001, his father was an interpreter for our soldiers and Marines in Iraq and was one of the was gunned down by the terrorists.
When Doc had seen Mohammed and his injuries, he came back and said, "Hey, sir, this is what I want to do. How do I do it?"
And then I went, I told him, "What's going on?" And he's like, "You going to America, you going to America."
Everything we do has got a human element, it puts things in perspective.
I was feeling happy and jumping around.
This guy is already practically a soldier. We're so happy. The whole MSU community and the East Lansing community have just gotten behind this effort so heavy. It's just very heartwarming to see. Everybody that you tell the story about wants to do what they can to help him out.
You came here to do surgery.
I was first contacted by Major Howe from a telephone call from Iraq. I had no idea who he was, and why would a PA from Iraq be calling me?
You need to have you read each one of these where it says initial here, you need to initial, where it says check one, you need to check one.
Knew about Charles and asked him if there was a plastic surgeon at Michigan State that could help with this young boy, and he said, yes, there certainly is. I work with him every day.
You don't particularly need it back there, you need it more up here.
The staff at the MSU Department of Surgery, the staff here, the staff at the Jackson Pediatric Dentistry, the optometrist's office. I mean, everybody bends over backwards, and they're just so accommodating and so friendly, right? Yeah, everybody's so nice to you. I know when I went to the doctor, the nurses were mean.
Yeah, I was scared. My fear was shaking.
Yeah?
Yeah. And the second surgery, they put a tissue expander for my head.
So it'll be just a little bit of a wait now until we can fix that, and then we can start filling it up again.
I saw it high, and I would just.
So they have to readjust it?
Yeah.
Is it folded over, right?
Yeah, because it ruined. I think I ruined it.
We have now put a tissue expander into this side of his scalp.
He's a kid that, like most kids, anything new, he asks 1,000 questions, and he wants to know. As long as you let him know what's going on and you don't surprise him, he's fine. He jokes with you and he laughs with you, but he knows when it's serious, and he knows what questions to ask.
You need to go in and undermine more area
Yeah, we just make that little opening we made before where we had the stitches in.
It's easy surgery.
Yeah, it's easy. Because I've been with Dr. Lanigan now for over 25 years, and we've done humanitarian work with kids in Guatemala and South America and other countries as a humanitarian effort to try to improve the kids' appearance or status in society.
They take care of me.
Does that hurt? You're gonna go to sleep here real soon.
Forward part of the tissue expander over here was kind of folded, and so we had to make that pocket a little bigger in front.
So in 2 weeks he'll come in the office and then we'll take a look at it.
Yeah, it was good. It was a good day today. We were glad we were able to get that done. Now we feel we can get on the road to doing all these other things.
He was a little bit under the weather for most of the rest of that day, but he was back to his 3 or 4 fish sandwiches a day, by the next day.
I was just overjoyed to get involved with this. There's a lot of people in Michigan that are getting behind this effort.
The mission won't be over until Mohammed's medical care is complete and he gets returned back to his family in Ramadi.
I'd be beautiful.
Here, he knows that this is an opportunity of a lifetime, and he's making the most of it.
I think the surgery's gonna be at 12.
Your surgery's at 12?
Mm-hmm.
No, it's at 10:15.
Really?
Yeah.
Why can't we talk to them?
Because they're on a tight schedule.
And our new friend, Mohammed, who joined us on the tour, Major Howell found Mohammed, who was badly burned in Iraq.
What are you doing today?
Doing surgery.
Major Howell brought Mohammed back to the United States to get medical care here at the Michigan State Department of Surgery.
He's here for surgery number 5.
During his stay here in Michigan, he's become a Tigers fan, we understand. He's got his jersey on today.
Yeah, just leave it there. That's nice and clean.
Please welcome Major Howell and Mohammed.
Hey, this is Mohammed and Mohammed playing catch.
I like the baseball. The light's gonna be in my eye. Like, I just watched it and I learned how to play baseball.
Where are they going to take skin from? Yep, from behind there. And they're going to try to fix this side of your nose too.
Open this and see how much skin we need. And then we could even do this and do this Z-plasty on the eyebrow. And like you could be sewing that, somebody could be sewing that up while we're working on the scalp.
We're on the Capitol to meet the Tigers.
Are you excited about that?
Yeah.
They're pretty much Mohammed's idols, and he follows the Tigers, and anything having to do with the Tigers, to him is golden.
You can say hi to Cabrera when you see him.
I will. I'll tell him you said hi.
Okay.
Detroit Tigers, they contacted me and told me that they were going to be on their annual spring media tour, and they were going to be at the state capitol, and would we like to join them?
He's gotten autograph balls from Al Kaline and all sorts of stars and Curtis Granderson.
You didn't catch it. They're doing the Granderson.
Curtis Granderson. And I asked him how do you know when to steal the base, and then he told me how. I don't know how to write cursive.
That's fine. I want your signature. How you sign it?
I just write letters. He was just joking. I told him to sign this ball, and he was joking with me. He was like, "Oh, this for me?" And I'm like, "Sure."
He just had a ball, and he was getting the team to sign it. So and I told him, I said, "Well, why don't you give me that ball?" And he had an extra one, so he's like, "Well, here, I'll give it to you as a gift." So I was like, "Well, you know what? I might as well just get him to sign it, especially all the stuff he's been through."
This gift from you, I'll take it. And then he's like, signed it, and then I signed it for him.
Thanks. That's a good trade right there. All right, I get to keep this one.
And you probably won't be going to school for a few days. I know that makes you really sad. Yeah, catch the smile on his face there when you say that he's probably not going to be going to school for a few days.
Yeah, do the thing in the back of the ear. Take that conchal cartilage out of there. See how much we need.
That's
They're
right.
gonna put bandage like everywhere.
You know what? You're probably going to look like a mummy. He's supposed to have some more reconstruction on his ear, and possibly a skin graft for the side of his nose and for around his eye, and then also reconstruct his index finger.
You may need to actually just cut some of this out and put a bigger graft in there.
I've been online a couple times and seen, Mohammed went down to the Lions game and, went to the Pistons game, just did a lot of different things. And I know that he's probably taking it all in. It's probably overwhelming at times.
Oh, it was cool.
Warren, we're done.
Here, you take one. Push that button right there. There you go. All right, do it again. They're only pixels. That's good. Feels good, doesn't it?
It's all right when it ain't film.
Yeah. Good job.
Well, we'll bring this eyebrow down there and move this skin up so that looks a little straighter and a little more like the other side. He has this scar here, pulls the nose over, and we can't really do a scar rearrangement there. That's so tickly, yeah. Skin from the back of the ear gives a pretty good color match to the face. We're gonna do all this stuff. Any other stuff that you're thinking about?
We were playing baseball and then we were just like playing. David doesn't have a glove with his hand.
One thing I did learn was that you're not supposed to play catch inside the Capitol building. I think it bounced off the wall and off of a window and put that ball away. So we had to put it away.
All he needs is a stitch back here. And then in the back, we took a big piece and could flap it up here. I mean, totally up to a normal hairline.
Oh my goodness.
He's gonna be so glad. Made an incision across this index finger here, and that brought that right down so that he can flex that finger.
Well, thank you for everything.
Well, yeah, God bless you. Thanks so much for helping him out.
Good meeting you.
Me too.
See you around.
When the opportunity came up to actually tour the Capitol with the team, he was very, very excited about it.
How do you feel like so many people in the second basement?
You were rather deadly accurate this past year.
Some of the players actually spent, quite a bit of time chatting with him and visiting with him.
Really good meeting you, Mohammed.
He did good in the playoff.
Do you think he needs any more procedures?
There would be a couple other things that you could do if he's going to be here longer.
He's pretty well bandaged up right now, and he's getting some pain medicine. The only kind of miscue was that Mohammed wore his Curtis Granderson jersey.
Are you disappointed that Granderson's not on the team anymore?
Yeah.
So that was kind of like pouring a little salt into the wound.
Did you get all their signatures?
And he was very, very excited about it, and he had a great time.
Good.
Good, just good.
No, great.
The story's kind of taken off. ABC wanted to do a piece regarding the Person of the Week.
Finally tonight, the journey home.
Let's try that. And start up here for me. All right, so this is your center field, this second base toss, okay?
They had a camera crew show up at the house on Friday morning at 8:30.
I tell you, I got you back there.
He's got some zip on that arm.
Mohammed went through a big time network interview with sound man, cameraman, producer, and take one, take two, take three.
And his life has been entirely changed, all because of a chance encounter and the kindness of one American soldier and his American heart.
And Mohammed's the Person of the Week?
Person of the Week. Well, I think we'll have to have persons of the week, I think, is how it's going to work.
Mohammed's journey began 18 months ago.
High-speed tape.
But, yeah, Person of the Week. Entire world. World News Person of the Week. It's a cool honor for these guys.
Right here for me. That's where you're always going to look, okay?
Congratulations again.
Yeah.
It's an exciting year.
I know. I tell you, a lot. Mo has brought me, a lot of good luck.
I see that.
Yeah.
I see that.
Hey, buddy. Major Howell worked for months to get Mohammed to America.
Yeah, actually, it was fun.
Major Howe is our Persons of the Week.
You notice, this is his trademark signature.
You gotta have that.
If he's outside playing and he doesn't have grass stains, then he didn't have any fun.
Oh, good play.
Yeah, he didn't like the waiting, and he also wanted them to keep asking him easy questions.
I try to study hard to come here and be in Michigan State.
Michigan State. And how about that English? Here's to Mohammed and to Major Howe.
You always knew in your heart that he was going to go back someday. Now it's almost here. Are you ready?
No. No, I'm not. No.
Good morning and welcome to our farewell ceremony for Mohammed. It was 1 year ago that we gathered here and anxiously awaited the arrival of 12-year-old Mohammed. Now, Mohammed is a teenager and will be returning to his family in just a few short days.
I'm not excited. I'm not looking forward to it. I don't like it there. I just like it here more.
It's been kind of tough for him.
Can I sit in the back? But I don't like this camera.
Don't look at the camera.
Why do they have to come take a picture of me?
Can we get an interview with you?
Sure.
What do you think you'll miss most? Are you excited
Yeah.
to get back home, see your family? And
How does that make you feel?
Great.
So how do you feel today? I mean, he's leaving in a few days. How does that feel?
Well, it's pretty bittersweet.
Well, I gotta take off in a minute. I just want to give you one last hug. You're a great kid.
Thank you.
All right. All right. Hopefully we'll see you back here for college.
Can I miss you?
MSU, that's right.
MSU, that'd be great.
Yeah, we're all going to miss him a lot.
What? What's changed?
Like my face and all, like I'm a new Mohammed.
You're a new Mohammed.
Can we see?
Yeah.
Man. What do you think?
Great.
It's just starting to hit me. Sunday, we'll meet at the airport and start to travel back. Mohammed and I are getting ready to leave Lansing and on the first leg of our trip.
Thank you for visiting the Capital Region International Airport, and thank you for flying Lansing.
I think it's going to be hard here at the airport in Lansing. Yeah, we're flying from Chicago to Amman because I'm sure there'll be a number of people there, to say goodbye to him.
Okay. Okay.
And but I'll get through that part okay. I don't think he understands the magnitude of what his stay here has meant to all the people around him. Yeah, we will.
Oh, we will all miss you very much.
Smell it, it's got perfume. Yeah. Yeah. Mohammed doesn't feel like it's time. Mohammed would, he'd love to stay here. He'd love to go to a few more Tiger games.
How was it to say goodbye to your host family?
Well, it was a little hard.
He's excited to see his family. He's excited to see his friends, but he's not excited to, to leave all of his friends here behind.
Come back here.
Where do you want to go to college?
MSU.
I don't know. He's got lots of green and white stuff. Or when we arrive in Jordan and get ready to, to go home in Iraq, I think it'll really, really hit him. We're going to have 12, 13 hours. Mohammed and I are going to be spending the next day and a half together. When we arrive in Jordan and get ready to, to go home in Iraq, I think it'll really, really hit him. Good morning there, Mr. Mohammed. What's going on today?
I'm leaving to Iraq.
Are you looking forward to seeing your family today?
Yeah.
Good. I know they're looking forward to seeing you. I don't think all the ties, are going to be cut, just because he's returning back to his family. Well, we're about 1 hour and 10 minutes away. Hey Mo, where are we, buddy? That's right. What time did we land? 10 o'clock? All right, we're going to be at the terminal in just a few minutes. The goal when I brought him over here was to, get him medical care so that he could return, back to his family, back to his society, and that he could have a normal life. And so, I'm going to be delighted to see him, grow up, mature, have a family, and become a productive member of Iraqi society. I just think his family's going to be overjoyed. They're going to be glad to see him. And then on top of that, you have just some of the physical appearance changes.
You said you wanted to be beautiful. What do you think?
Yeah.
And the fact that his left hand is fully functional now. So I think those are all going to be things that that the family's going to notice right away. But it'll be tough, you know, when I say goodbye to him, you know, over there in Iraq. But you know, that'll be tempered because I know on the other hand, you know, I'll be sad, but I'll see, you know, how happy his mother and his grandmother and his brothers and sisters are, and you know, that'll help temper that.